ever watch paint dry? It's not as boring as you might think. In fact, it's pretty cool if you have a time-lapse camera. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But first, here's some painting touch-up secrets. So your kid comes along and writes on the wall, either with a Sharpie or perhaps even a crayon. How do you clean it? Well, you could try one of these magic erase. These magic erasers actually do a pretty good job. You can rub and rub and rub, and you can get most of it off. But at some point it comes down to where you can't clean it. The wall is just too badly damaged or whatever, and you need to repaint. You might also have another method that works to clean everything off your wall that you need to, but at some point you're going to have to repaint. And let's say that you need to touch up one wall. You don't want to repaint the whole room, but just one section of it. What do? Here's what I do. Using a box cutter or a knife, cut a 1" by 1" square. Grab a corner and peel it off the wall. You can take this to your local Home Depot or Lowe's and have them color match it. You can either get a quart or a gallon size, but be sure to match the sheen. In other words, if you're using eggshell or semi-gloss, you're going to want to keep that the same. Now you can take some spackle and fill the square that you peeled off. Overfill it slightly so that you can sand it even with the wall. If you don't want to wait for hours to dry, you can speed up the process using a blow dryer. After sanding even with the wall, you can begin repainting. Try to put it on a little bit thicker than normal. To avoid the brush strokes, I use the side of the brush, or even one of those sponge brushes, tapping on it. Now, here's the time lapse I promised you. You can see that it blends perfectly. If the marks on the wall start to bleed through, you can always give it a second coat. Or you could even give it a priming coat before you use the color match paint. Again, you can use a blow dryer to speed up the process. So I hope you found these painting quick tips useful. Because if you're a parent like I am, you could probably spend a lifetime fixing what kids break. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
I can't believe they let me draw on the